What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dan coming with another video, and I haven't done like a handheld vlog for real since the last video. And before that, I was doing a whole bunch of sit-down videos. Now I'm at the crib about to open up this fucking trading view and stuff, but I wanted to make this video on this recent account. I just checked under there. She not over there. I did this recent account. And I started off with like 70 bucks, and the first day that I traded it, I was trading US30, and the market ended up closing that day, and when it opened, it gapped down, so I ended up taking like a $30 loss or some shit like that. But we ended up growing the account, and I'm gonna pull that up for y'all on the computer, but I did wanna make a little, kind of like a vlog, because I haven't vlogged in a minute, and I just feel like I need to start vlogging more. I gotta hit the gym tonight too, so, which I don't think I'm gonna do no gym content right now, but yeah, I want to get back into vlogging because I haven't done it in a while, and the reason I had stopped because I had broken my lens and all of that stuff, and I had to get some glue and everything because they was trying to tax on the lens. I'm like, bro, the lens part is you can still use it, and I'm like, bro, the amount of money they was charging for the lens, for a kit lens at that, I'm like, bro, that lens ain't worth that much money. So, but I got it back, as y'all can see, and I'm going to break down this US30 trade. I kind of talked about it a little bit in my live, but I want to go over a little more in depth on here for y'all, to give y'all an idea on why I took the trade and what I ended up growing the account to. I'm going to open up the account, and I'm going to show y'all my entries, and I'm going to show y'all how much I made off of the trade alone. And I was a little off as far as the amount of money I thought I was going to be making, because originally on, I think it was Hanko Trade, no, Hugo's Way. I'm on Hanko Trade now, trading this, but Hugo's Way, back in the day, 0.01 is like $1 already. So like you can make, you know, from, let's say 45 250 to 45 500, there will be 250 pips, and that would be $250. So I was expecting to make a little over 1,000 or maybe $2,000 off of this trade. It went in my direction, but we didn't make that much money, unfortunately. So I just have to readjust my lot sizes now. And yeah, so I'm gonna swap over to the computer. Y'all not gonna see my face or nothing. Like I said, I kind of want to do a little different type of video, but I'm about to swap over here so y'all can see the computer screen, and then I'm going to show y'all the trade itself. I'm going to break down the trade, and then I'm going to go over to Hanko, and I'm going to show y'all the entries that I had, and then how much money I made from it. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get into that, and hopefully y'all enjoy this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment down below. I go live every night around 1 o'clock, and 1 o'clock, 1:30, and I stay live for a couple of hours during London session. I'll break down trades, give y'all ideas, enter some trades, and then, you know, if you're not in the chat, make sure you click the links in the description and join the chat, because once I do place those trades and call those trades out, I update the chat and let them know when to move their stop loss and the profit and stuff like that. I don't just drop like signals like that, but I do all my stuff live, so if you want to call it a signal, that's cool. But I don't talk with no one else while I'm live. I'm just strictly looking at the charts on my own and going over everything on what I see, and I've gotten a whole lot more patient with my trading, because beforehand I used to just jump into stuff. In one of my previous lives, I was like, I'm not waiting, and usually when I wait, it's a lot better because I'm not in that much drawdown. Last time I did wait, I was in hella drawdown, and I was like, oh my god, I might blow my accounts, and thank God I didn't. But it's still like, patience is definitely key when it comes to trading, bro. So even just if it's a couple of minutes beforehand, just still wait it out just to make sure price is going to go in whatever direction you expecting it to go into. But again, this account was started with 70 bucks, lost it down to like 30 something dollars, and when y'all see the amount of money I made, it to me is, I guess it's because I was expecting $2,000 and didn't get it. So to me, this is not like no crazy thing. I don't know how y'all gonna feel about that, But to me, this is not crazy at all. But again, it is some good games. Don't get me wrong, but like I said, I guess because I was expecting 2,000, because I was expecting the pip count to be like how it was on Hugo's Way, and it was not. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and swap over to the computer, and I will break everything down, and then I will pick the camera back up once we're done. We was having technical difficulties, but we back, man. Let me break this down for y'all real quick. Hopefully this records and go where it needs to go. I don't know why my thing changed names like that. I hope I didn't lose all my files. Anyway, I'm gonna break this down really quickly. It's not much to it. I'm gonna go to the daily so we can do replay mode real quick, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna go to the smaller time frame first before we do that. So Sunday market open, it had gap down, bought up, and it sold down here to this price right here. What price was this? So 43,844, whatever, some random ass number. So we was already in the uptrend for one. We've been in the uptrend for a good minute. Price did sell down back in this area. Then we got into this zone down here and started to make higher highs and higher lows. So price came back down and retested the area that it broke out from. It didn't quite come all the way down, but it came back and it retested this area. Let me draw. So right up in here. Hello? Why is this thing doing it? Oh, I know what's going on here. All right, so it came back and it retested this area here. And so I had buy stops set at 44,250, as y'all can see here. And like I said, with indices, the market tends to push really hard, and it can move 250 pips a day for real. So on this day, we went from 44,250 to 44. I think it was 44.75. Because my take profit was 44.75, and we got all the way up to like 44.77, I think, before we started to pull back. So I ended up waking up to the profits that I made, and I ended up closing out. I think I closed out around here. All of this didn't happen just yet. But anywho, so I took this trade and I had everything set up because obviously, as you can see above this price at 44,250 is going to be where price is bullish. And we also over here, we broke that previous high that was made there, which was right at 44,250. And as you can see, price bounced off that already. So, and I like to use quarter points, especially with indices, because they like to play in between those a lot. Like those whole numbers or the 250, 500, 75, whatever. They really like to play off of those numbers. And it's just, I don't know, it's so simple. I've been looking at US30 since I started trading, honestly, because when I first started trading, it was like a lot of people were saying they were scared of it and this and that. And I never understood why. So I was like, let me start trading this and see what's going on. And so I would call out US30 trades all the time, and my homie, he would take them. At the time, I personally couldn't take them because I didn't have enough money. So I would send the signals and shit to him so he could take them, and them shits would hit all the time. So I was like, okay, cool. As long as it's working. But anyway, my whole idea behind this trade was if price is going to buy up, we're going to get a new high. So the new high would have been breaking this previous high here, which is what we did. So we broke that new high. And like I said in my other videos, once price makes a new high, we're going to get a pullback and it's going to retest whatever high that it broke. This was a high that was previously broken. It broke that even if it was just by a little bit. And then it came back and retested it. And as y'all can see, it continued up. I could have held my trades, but like I said, I went ahead and secured my trades. Because when I see stuff like this happening, I personally don't know how far down the pullback is going to go before it decides to turn around. So just like here, we broke this high and we came back for a retest or you know, however you want to look at it. And instead of it coming back and retesting this area, it came back and retested and bought up, but then it sold back down even lower. Probably had some yeah, we had a fair value gap right up in here, which is what I was going to mention. So we had a fair value gap right up in here, and price came right into that, cleared that fair value gap out, and then continued to the upside. So FEG. So yeah, we cleared that fair value gap and we went straight back up, as y'all can see. And this is what I like to see whenever the market is coming to clear fair value gaps. I like to see a full, you know, wick or a full candle through that. That lets me know, okay, this is now been cleared. So if I was to look back and see something like this, it's now invalid because it's already been touched already. So we got our entry here. The market continued to push up, and Like I said, I think I got out around 7.5, 7.4, somewhere around there. But yeah, that's pretty much all it was to it. Like I was saying, if we was going to create a new high, we was going to have to break these highs. So I entered that trade, price pushed up, and throughout the day it just pushed up. I think I was asleep actually when this trade got activated. So I woke up to the profits that I had, and I was like, okay. And I was like I said, it wasn't like damn that's it, but it was like damn that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like I really was expecting to make $2,000 off of that trade, and it's not that I didn't believe it was possible because of the account size at first. It's just a simple fact. Like I know that I could trade US30 with at least 20 to $30 in the account already. So I knew that, but I was expecting it to pay out the way the other brokers paid out with US30. It's okay, but all I know I have to readjust my lot size. But outside of that, this is how the trade played out. And then last night when I went live, I called this trade out on a 4-hour time frame. And the idea behind that is the fact that we were still bullish. We broke this high, we retested, whatever case may be. I like to take my trades off of these type of candles here. Let me move this to the side real quick. So these candles here is what I like to take my trades off of. So as you can see, this green line here was the top wick of this candle, and then this red line down here. Can't really see it. Let me see if I can move this. All right, so this red line right here is the bottom of the wick of this candle. And my thing with this is if price breaks strong to the upside from, off of these candles or break down strong, then that's how I get my entry. So the entry would have been right around here. Like I said, when you want to get your entries off of these wicks, you want to get it right around the area of where it breaks from the wick. So if you got it here, right on the break or whatever the case may be, put your stop losses below that previous low that was created and just let the trade play out. And so as y'all can see, like I said, this was called out this morning during the live. I think it was like maybe 2-ish. It's still up on YouTube, so y'all can go back and check if y'all want to. But it pushed up pretty decently, and then it did a retracement. So I'm not sure if it's gonna continue to push and completely clear out this take profit or not. But that's pretty much all it was. And then now I have a couple of other trades that I'm waiting on to play out. I got my alerts and everything set that way I don't have to stare at the damn screen all day. But anywho, I'm gonna go over ahead and go over to this account, and I'm going to show y'all the trade history. So let me see if I can make this a little bigger. Can I not? Okay, cool. So we got our entries on here. I don't know why it triggered my stuff so late. I guess because of the spread. But my entries was 44250 and then 44500. As y'all can see, it was a couple of pips off. I don't know why. But anyway, this is what we ended up making. I don't know why it don't show the full history. Like my losses and everything else. Okay, I don't know. Here it is. So this is how much I had put in the account, and then I ended up losing like pretty much half of that. And then we ended up taking this trade. And then the crazy thing is the day that I funded the account and the day that I closed out those losing trades, that very next day is when I made all of this back. So I don't know, if you're trading Forex and you take a loss, like don't even trip, because the next day you can literally make way more than what you lost. I literally lost like $30. And as you can see, we ended up making over $150 that very next day. So this is pretty much all I did. And I obviously just broke down what I do to y'all. But as y'all can see, I had 5 entries and they all did pretty good in my opinion. I don't understand the pip count on here though, because if I entered in at 44,250 and we got up to 44,700, I guess we was a little bit off. But even at 44,500, 44,750, yeah, okay, so that was right. I was about to say that should have been at least okay. So with that being said, I know now that I just have to up the lot to at least a 0.1 or 0.05, or just to get a little bit closer to that $2,000 mark that I was expecting the first time. I was so shocked when I seen it. I was like, okay. I was expecting a little bit more than that. It's cool, what I'm saying? I'm not like mad about it. It was just like, dang, so Because the day before I was talking to my mom about it, even I was like, if these trades hit take profit, I'm gonna make like 2 racks. And I woke up and I seen the 200, and I was like, okay, so we up 2 racks. And I looked again, I was like, damn, that's only 200. But it is what it is. That's pretty much my breakdown for that. And as far as the entry model, I didn't really do the whole the way I usually get my entries, but that's only because I was asleep. So I just put my limit orders at the quarter point, and as you can see, prices played out in my favor. Now, I'm not saying that price was going to continue to that upside. Anything could have happened while I was asleep. You know what I'm saying? Price could have came up and wicked that and dropped even lower. Like, anything could have happened. But with that, all you have to do is set stop losses. If I had got entries down here, it would have been a little bit more money. But as y'all can see, that's the same entry model that I would have that I got up here. So same difference. I just, like I said, I like to see these type of candles and on any time frame, honestly, 4 hour daily. The higher the time frame, the longer you can hold your trade, obviously. But because with this trade here, I could still be holding my trade and I'd be up just a little bit more. I'd probably be up maybe like 220, 230. But again, the higher the time frame, the longer you could hold your trades. So you could have got this candle as well. Now, when the market did this drop and stopped right here, if I had a paid a little bit more attention, I would have seen why price came down here the way that it did and cleared that shit out. But I did not do so. I just saw that market opened up, and I had asked one of the guys in chat because he be on like futures a lot, and I asked him, I was like, can we see some sales in US30? And he was like, yeah, you can see a short sale coming up. And I was like, bet. And that's all I really needed to hear, because I was like, if we're gonna get a short sale, but it's gonna continue being bullish, then I can get some buy entries. And that's how I ended up getting this entry here. So that's pretty much how I ended up taking that what was left of that account to over $200. So yeah, it's not a whole lot to it. I don't do nothing special. I don't like talking about all the extra whatever these folks be talking about on YouTube. I try to make this stuff as simple as possible, because when I was learning this stuff and people were saying all these big ass words and all these different terms, I was like, yeah, I'll click on the video. They'll start talking about I don't even know some of the terminologies they use, but if I hear some shit that just sound crazy, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go watch something else, because I just hate when people try to make this shit seem harder than what it is. It's not that hard. Price break above a candle wick or break below a candle wick, you can get an entry, put your stop loss at the previous low or the previous high, and just let it do what it do. Only thing is, I would highly advise you to just follow the overall trend. So me personally, whenever candles are being, or whenever the wicked old candles are being broken, I know as long as I'm following the trend, I'll be fine. Now, if I have my stop loss placed just too close and it wicks my stop loss, that's on me. But like I said, me personally, I don't like to use stop losses, because the market can always just leave a wick and then go in your direction. And if you're not over leveraging, it's fine. Like if you just got 0.01 on something like NZD/USD, you can go down 250 pips and only be down $25. So it's perfectly okay. Like, do not freak out. Just do not over leverage. But anywho, that's really all I got for this. And now I'm honestly just gonna let the market reset. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so anything can happen Wednesday. And then I told myself, depending on how the daily candle forms Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, I'm probably gonna play some more trades on GU, USD CAD, US30, NZD USD, AUD USD. Just a little watch this that I'll be looking at. But if everything continues to play out how I'm expecting stuff to play out, like it's a lot of stuff sitting around quarter points, I'm probably just gonna play some entries after tomorrow. And I'm probably gonna be risking like maybe a couple pips, because it might push tonight and tomorrow night. But hey, I'm gonna follow what I told myself, because every time I go against what I say, I always end up losing. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all, man. And yeah, I'm gonna go back to the camera. All right, so that's pretty much it, bro. Hopefully that kind of like help people out. I don't really know if it will or not, but I know for a fact it'll help people understand, like, you do not need a whole lot of money to make some type of money in the market. You just need to know what you're doing, You need to be patient, and you just need to be confident in the trades that you're looking at. Like I said, with this US30 trade, anything could happen. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I followed a lot of the rules that I've learned, and just for me being on the charts in general. So I was just like, if price was going to sell once it made that huge drop to the downside, it could have easily broken that level that it stopped at, retested that level, and then continued down. But instead, it got to that level and just shot straight up and left a huge rejection week. So I feel like we're probably going to be bullish for the rest of the week. But like I said, after taking a decent win like that, especially after taking a loss, I like to wait a couple of days, let the market kind of give me a reset, and that way I don't feel like I'm over trading, because I could have easily took more trades. And I did mention some trades that I did see, like some setups I did see last night, but it had already played out, so it was no point in me trying to just jump in some random stuff. But yeah, you don't really need a whole lot of money to make some type of money. So if you can take $30 to 200, every other day or every day of the week, if the market just paying like that, then hey, before you know it, you can do that consistently for the next year or two. Shit, you might end up replacing your 9 to 5 if that's something that you want to do. But anyway, tomorrow I got this one account, that $1 to 1,000. I'm still working on. We took a little $5 loss, so we had like 40 something. But I think I'm gonna start trading that again this week, especially after this news happened, because I think after this news we probably should get a pretty decent direction in the market, because we've been sitting in the same spot for a good minute now. So hopefully after this news we get some type of breakout and an actual close, and we can take this market somewhere else, because we've been sitting in the same spot with UCAD and NZD and GBP USD. Like, we've been sitting in the same area since like December 17th, December 18th, and bro, I'm ready for the market to move. Whether it's going back down, back, I don't care where it goes. I'm just ready for it to get away from where it's at. Anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications. And I'm gonna be going live tonight at like 1 o'clock, 1:30. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go live again. And I think I'm gonna start going live during the daytime too. So I'm probably gonna wake up at 10 and I'm gonna hop on my computer and go live. And I'll probably say live for a couple of hours just to see how that works. Cause I know a lot of people be asleep during fucking 1 a.m., 2 a.m. But like I said, I'm gonna try that out and see how that works. Anyway, I'll catch y'all next one. Peace.